Hi, so I just thought I'd come on and mention something because I've been watching a lot of stuff, researching myself, putting things together which seem a bit odd, and then like, on social media, YouTube and that, not on mainstream media because I don't watch them, not watched them for years because I started to notice they only put their narrative out. Every channel puts the same thing out everywhere around the globe actually, which makes you think, no reporters seem to report on anything else. So all this stuff about freedom of speech and the marches for Tommy and that seem to be, it is truth, because if they're only talking about one narrative and they're not putting other stuff out, it's like, why are they always talking about one narrative? And why are they so against the truth coming out about what's been happening to children? And talking about the subject of children, I'll tell you about that. That's what I've noticed in a minute. But there's a lot of things going on in the world right now. There's a lot of protests going on for Tommy. But there's a lot of things going on in the EU, like Italy, France are rising up against the EU and stuff like that. And that's just making me think, seems to be something going on. But I've just come across, the other day actually, I'd like people to go and watch it and see what you think. Because I'd like to see how the mainstream media are going to spin on this. Because I think someone did report on it, but I'll tell you in a minute. But it's funny how the people that you think could want to get involved down there to help these people are not helping, just like they didn't help Tommy, and just like, and some people have got, like, I think arrested down there just for trying to bring something to light. So that seems odd to me yet again. So it is Veterans on Patrol. If any of you in America know, you'll probably know him, some people might not, but I don't know if anyone will know in England. I think it's Craig Sawyer. You can go to his channel, and also a channel called Chaos View Archive. It's some veterans. Some other guys were off something else. I think they've come together. It's some veterans who have been patrolling to help the children of child sex trafficking, believe it or not. Keep us all done with all these fairy tales, but actually the bogeyman exists. And this goes on all over, by the way, all over the globe. They've actually found in Arizona, this has come out, so you can go and check that out. Arizona, I think you say Tucson. Is it Tucson? I don't know how you say it. Tucson in Arizona. There has been homeless people there, I think in tents and stuff, but they've actually found a cell and dug out underground places where, they're saying that kids and women are being trafficked and not very nice things happening there. They found children's clothing. They found a knife with blood on. They're keeping this away from the feds and that because they're not reporting it. They don't want to get involved. If they come for that stuff, they're just going to destroy the evidence. So they're keeping it. But it's all on their channel. I've just come across it and I was like, I'm not getting all this, like, people that you think you can trust. Police and people like that are supposed to help the children are not. They're not doing it. Why? There's another why again. And you can actually see, they go and show you the cells where someone's reported on it, probably mainstream media, that, it's not, they've gone and had a look and said, it's where, there was camps before where the homeless were. I'm sorry, there's a knife down there with blood on. There's things there that hint to something else that's going on there. But obviously, they don't want to uncover it because I think if they uncover that to America, people aren't going to be happy. Because when it comes down to kids, that's where you've made a mistake. Because the patrons of every country, in every land in the world, are going to rise up. Because when you start on kids, vulnerable, innocent children, that's where the problem is. And the thing is, I don't care where you come from, what colour skin, what religion. God would not say whether you're in a religion or not, or whatever, or even your knowing of what's right and wrong would say you do that sort of stuff to children and women, or anybody, in fact, anybody. They're human beings at the end of the day. They're not animals, they're human beings. They should be treated with respect. You treat people how you want to be treated. It's absolutely disgusting. And if this is for real and it comes out, can you imagine? So if anyone's wondering what I'm going on about, I just came on it on YouTube. It's out there, But they're not reporting on it on mainstream media, and if they do, they'll put their spin on it. And that's why I'm going to watch even though this is in America, because it's like the Tommy Robinson thing. That's gone global. Some people might not believe that's gone global all over the world. I'm sure this will. And it'll be like, well, why are they trying to cover it up? Why are they not trying to bring it out to light? Why are they saying it's something else? Why don't you go and investigate properly? They just say, no, it's from ages ago. It's an old thing. There's stuff there. You can see it's shampoo and stuff that's being used. Oh, it's an old... There are people that were homeless down there, but they say they're on a different side. It's like, it's not making sense. It's not adding up to why, you know... and I don't know if actually it was in the area of that girl that went missing years ago. Was it Joe Bonnet? I can't even remember what her name was. But check it out on Craig Sawyer, or whatever. I can't say his name properly. I know he had... They've shown the underground tunnels and stuff where they traffic the children and women. And then also on Chaos View Archive, they're actually having a standoff. They're on towers, so they can see the feds moving in if they do or whatever, and they can see people if someone's trying to get to another cell over there, you know, another tunnel with children, because what they're trying to do in the desert is they're unearthing. I think they unearthed this one by accident. They're unearthing them, but they're asking patrons to go down and veterans to go down, normal people to go down and help them search in case they do find kids. Can you imagine if they find kids? But you know, I'm just watching it unravel because I'm like, there's some weird stuff going on at the minute. I mean, there's not to me, because there's stuff going on behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. But it's all that mainstream media again, trying to not, you know, the police and the government and that, like, what's going on? Why don't you want to help in that situation? Why are you trying to, like, hush it? You know, like, why are you trying to hush the Tommy Robinson thing? You can't hush it, and they can't hush this because it's gone out. It's gone out. That's the biggest thing about... you know, our social media these days and all the computers and different things we have now of getting information out that everyone does. It doesn't have to be on mainstream media. I think that's what they're forgetting. We don't have to watch mainstream media. You don't have to watch and sit and watch that devil of a box in your front room. You can actually go on social media and try and find and research things yourself. That's what I'm saying. You need to research yourself. Don't believe everything you see on the TV. If you look at what they put things out all the time, like about Trump. No one ever puts anything nice about him. It's always the same narrative. I've actually seen a video where every news anchor person, whatever you call it, are saying the exact same thing because they read off something, because they're paid to read off, and they're paid... They don't come out with their own things even if they've got thoughts. They're paid to read off the monitors to say what they want them to say. We all know that, and if you don't, then I don't know what planet you're on, basically. But, you know, just go over and have a look at... or maybe... I don't know, Tucson, Arizona, child trafficking, Craig Sawyer, is it? I don't know, it's Sawyer. Go on his channel and check that out. And then Chaos View Archive. Just go and check it out and see what you think. I'm thinking it's not, there's more to it than meets the eye. And they're even talking about where the ground is, where it is. I think it's on the grounds of, like, Native American Indians, so you're not really supposed to disturb that area, funnily enough, because if there is a big thing going on there, it needs to get disturbed for the children's sake of, like, what's been happening down there and justice and stuff. And also, I can't remember who they say whose ground it's on as well, who owns that ground for some cement thing or something, but yeah, just go and check it out, guys.